What's up?
SRT?
Hellcat. SRT.
What year?
2020.
Oh my god, I want it.
Yeah?
That's what I want. Yep, I'm trying to get that.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and thank you for helping me hit 29,000 subscribers today. So today's video was supposed to be last week's video, and last week's video was supposed to be today's video, but 10,000 of you saw last week's video, so you know why we had to do it last week. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Also be sure to like and subscribe. Today's video, I'm going to share with you the 10 lessons I learned in 2020 owning my Hellcat Redeye. This will be fun. But first, we got to roll that intro.
Is this fair? Really what we've become? I believe with all of my heart that we're better than this.
All right, so before we get started, I'm going to give you a quick minute of motivation. This last week, our country kind of got turned upside down a little bit, and everybody has opinions, and I keep getting messages from people asking me what my opinions are, and I appreciate that you would be interested in what my opinion is, but I gotta tell you that you probably already have one, and then if mine's not the same as yours, then all of a sudden the relationship that we were building online, where we would help each other and support each other in our lives and business and our car dreams and everything else, suddenly breaks down. The advice I would give all of you right now is to turn off your TV, disconnect all the news notifications like I did a few weeks ago, and choose your relationships over your politics. Because in the end, we all have our beliefs, but the reality of it is we're all American. I spent 4 years in the military, ready, willing, and able to defend our country and die for you all. And every active service member and every single veteran out there was willing to do the same exact thing. Regardless of your political beliefs or backgrounds or any other beliefs you might have, we were willing to go without any question whatsoever about who it is that we're defending. And yet right now when we go home, we turn on our TVs and we start screaming at the TV and we start getting angry and formulating all these opinions that are being fed to us. All I can tell you right now is I respect your opinion. You probably would respect mine, but it's not worth even risking our relationship to get into that. So I'm not going to get into it. And I will tell you right now, choose your relationships over any politics. There are going to be people you disagree with, and it's okay to respectfully do that, but depending on their ability to handle your opinion could also determine whether or not you'll still be friends. And those of you who think that, well, if they were never my friends, if they get rid of me because of that thing. No, we're all petty. We all have weird intricacies about ourselves. The reality of it is when you make the decision to put the relationship at risk to engage someone else in a volatile discussion, then you're saying that I'm willing to lose this relationship over how you interpret my actions, how you interpret my opinion. So why even do that? Here's the deal. Believe in what you believe, vote for who you want to vote for, but damn it, just realize one important thing. That the Dodge Challenger and Charger is the best car on the road, and all of you with Camaros and Corvettes are completely fooling yourselves. I'm sorry, I just had to go there. All right, I think you all get the point. Appreciate, love you all. Thank you for your help in getting to 29,000 subscribers. Now let's talk about the 10 lessons I learned in 2020. All right, number one, you're gonna be at the gas station a lot. I don't care what anybody says, you cannot put this thing on eco mode. Putting this thing on eco mode is like telling Superman not to save Lois Lane. It makes no sense to leave your house and try to drive this thing in eco mode with every single car on the street trying to race you and you having to fumble to get it out of eco mode. I can't drive 5-10 miles a day and then maybe a couple trips, maybe to other cities around or going to dinner or something like that without filling up gas every 3 or 4 days. I'm good with it. It's no big deal. I have a secondary car, but if this is going to be your only car, just know you're going to be standing here a lot pumping gas. So I spent a lot of time at the gas station.
It's worth it though.
It is worth it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, having 800 horsepower is awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a blast. It is a blast. And you're also going to have people talking to you every single time you get gas because people love this friggin' car. So just know a full tank's going to get you just under 200 miles per tank. Once you push the gas, once you start driving it, it's going to drop rapidly. I'm probably getting about 160 miles per tank. So do the math on your commute every single day and you can decide whether you want to use this as a daily driver or not. This isn't one of the things I learned, but you're going to get a wind advisory 17 times in one day. And you have to keep doing this. Number two, I learned that MagnaFlow makes an amazing exhaust called the X Mod, and thank goodness they sponsored the car by putting on that system, and I love it, and I'm grateful for what they did, and it sounds awesome. You either need to go with a mid-muffler delete or get an exhaust on this car, and it will bring it to life. I also learned that these tips are going to get a little out of whack, and I'm going to have to get down underneath this car and fix these suckers, because that is not in alignment. That one's good, that one's not. And number 3, I learned that if you didn't get the Harman Kardon stereo system, or you don't want to pay close to $2,000 for it, for about $1,000, you can build a stereo system and install it yourself. I know you can, because I did, and I'm completely inept when it comes to this kind of stuff, and blow the Harman Kardon away, as I did with these ridiculous 15s. Go check out those videos. They're insane. There's the wind thing again. Every couple minutes. Oh, jeez. Number 4, I learned that I go through 2 sets of rear tires before I even need to think about changing the front tires, unlike almost any other car I've ever owned. So having a friend in the tire business is really a convenient thing. Unfortunately, I don't have a friend in the tire business, and this is not paid product placement for Allen Tire, but Allen Tire, give me a call. I could use a new sponsor. Number 5, repairs and maintenance. Of course, the tires were a little expensive, but I've had no repairs needed on this car. I bought my wife's BMW almost the same time as I bought this thing. Her car's been in the shop 2 times, is going in for the 3rd repair, electrical issues. This thing's had no issues. 2 oil changes at $150 each, so a total of $300 in maintenance in 1 year. Pretty awesome. Number 6, I learned how to change my seatbelts to any color I want at seatbeltplanet.com for under $400. So when I wrap my car, I can change these things to any color I want. It takes about 30 minutes for each side to take them out. You got to send them off for about a week, and then when they come back, you put them back on, 30 minutes aside, and you've got a new color. Check out seatbeltplanet.com. I love these red and black belts. Check these things out. Pretty cool, huh? There it is again. Number 7, I learned that men will always mismatch their belts and their shoes, and they will still try to leave this thing on their car, no matter how many videos, how many articles, no matter how many people tell them that it doesn't look good. This is my last chance to convince you folks. I still love you, and I still love that you love your car with it on there. It's not even a personal thing that I want to wrestle with you about. But I'm gonna still try to carry this public service announcement out there that this is not intended to stay on your car. Look, beautiful car. I think it looks great just the way it is. If you stick this on this car, it suddenly looks ridiculous. So take this thing off and get rid of it once and for all. Thank you. Number 8, I learned that the pedal box is ridiculously controversial for absolutely no reason. After I posted my pedal box video, people lost their minds in the comments. People are fighting with each other on my Instagram about it. People are asking other people about it and ridiculing me for actually putting it on my car. Let me explain the pedal box in like 5 seconds or less. It's fun. That's it. For $300, it's a fun thing. It makes the car more fun. Doesn't make it more faster. You're not going to beat cars on the street or in the track in races. It just makes the car more fun. It makes the experience of driving this car, and I think any car, more fun. So that's what I learned when it comes to the pedal box. Number 9, I learned that this car is amazing at doing donuts. It is a blast. It lowers my blood pressure. It makes me happy. It gives me goosebumps. My wife learned how to do donuts this year. It is a blast. Could be why I needed so many sets of tires, but it is a blast to do. Oh, keep going, do it again. All right, again. No, go. Yeah! Good job.
Yeah, it's the race driver in me.
All right, now let's get the heck out of here.
The
Want to do it one more time before we go?
All right, hold on.
Do it to the right? Or you only want
I'm
to
just
go to the
gonna
left?
back. Yeah, I don't want to do it the other way yet.
I'm back over my camera.
Well, it'll give you some footage.
When the cops come.
I gotta go a little bit over this way. Good God, this thing is smoking. Dude, I did like a Kevin Harvick burnout.
I know.
He's the best burner outer ever.
So, look at that. Keep going. Good job. All right, stop. Let's get the hell out of here.
Get the camera.
And number 10, in 2020, I learned that this car brings people together. This car has brought so many amazing people into my life, so many people that I otherwise would have never gotten the opportunity to meet and probably wouldn't have talked to me on the street if I was the last person on earth. But because of this car and because of this channel, I've been able to connect with so many really cool people on deep personal levels and help them, and they've helped me as well with my car, learning about this car. And I've tried to help people with business and their personal lives, and I've written the longest Instagram messages in the world to some of you to help you through some of your obstacles, and some of you have come back with some great input and ideas on how to help my channel and enhance my life as well. People like Jojo Hemiqueen, who won the Kenwood speaker system and amp, who installed in her car, and I took her out and let her do Doughnuts in my Redeye. And although that would be a great video.
Okay, ready?
Go for it. Now crank a hard left and stomp on it.
It's not.
Is it a car? Oh, no. Okay, you're good now. Now let's go get them. Oh, shit. High five. You gotta get a high five. We missed, but that's okay. Oh, good job. That was on. You're a great driver. Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is going to be the best video ever. Maintained a great friendship all the way through 2020 and beyond, and we plan to do some cool collaborations this year as well. W for the Win, who was an amazingly fun video that I wish it would have gotten more views, where I was able to take this amazing young man and car enthusiast out for a ride of his life in this Hellcat Redeye.
Good? All right, here we go. You ready? That car's down there looking at us.
Oh gosh, let's get my camera and get out of here. And all of the folks I've met at Cars and Coffee who, because of this car, we had a bond and established a relationship and still communicate via instant message, text message, and some of you even call me.
All right.
Well, hey, tell them your channel.
Redeye Racing, one instead of the I, baby. Check me out. Hellcat content, GT500 content. We're going crazy. Let's go.
Awesome. Any Instagrams or anything? No.
White Low Cat 717.
Sick Hellcat. My car is going to look exactly like
thank you.
his, except black, right?
Yep,
And he's going to help me. He offered, so
Yep.
I'm going to drive to his house and hand him a wrench and drink a beer.
I got the wrench. We're good. We're good.
This car has been a vehicle that has closed the gap in every possible way. Economically, racially, religions, country of origin, doesn't matter where you're from or who you are. We are friends, and we will be friends as long as you stay in touch with me and I stay in touch with you, and as long as I guess maybe I'm still driving this car. No, I'm kidding. But long after this, I'll still have these relationships. So again, thank you all for your support and helping me get to 29,000 subscribers. I cannot wait to get to 30,000 and to continue to bring content to you throughout 2021 and help hopefully improve and enhance your lives while you improve and enhance mine. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you next weekend.
Than this.
Now, if somebody can drive over that 5 or 6 times, that'd be perfect. They should never be on your car.